What's up, guys? It's Coach Gage, and this is Persistence Daily Update. It is Friday. I hope you guys had a badass week. I hope you guys aren't too beat up yet, because we are almost there. It is 8/27/2021. Our strength today, let's just hop right back into it. We're going to be doing clean with a front squat. Now, I love these little kind of mixes in our Ollie cycle. Just these more kind of maintenance stuff as we get closer to the open, because we'll probably hop back onto an Ollie cycle very soon. Not soon, months down the road, but to get used to those movements before we actually have to test out those things like we do in the open, right? So clean and a front squat. Today we're going to be doing 3 sets of 2 plus 2 at 75 to 85%. So that is actually a pretty decent gap with percentages. So if you feel really confident, go towards 85. You feel like you just want to feel it out, go to 75. Don't really try to max any weight. Please don't add weight every set. You know how it is for these Olympic lifting sets I do. Find a weight, stay at the weight, same weight all the way each set. Now, on these cleans, what I really want you guys to focus on is to squat clean these. Now, you don't have to, but I would really appreciate you guys squatting on these just to work on form as you build back up, right? You always want to work on those full motion cleans. But it's two reps. You do not have to touch and go these. Do a clean, set it down, reset, find your good position, clean, and then you do have to hold on to that bar up here into a front squat. So maybe let that grip go, get those elbows up, get to parallel, and then really focus on planting those feet, knees out, core nice and strong, 2 squats. So it shouldn't be too much of a heavy front squat for a lot of you out there. Some of you guys' cleans are just ridiculously strong, so front squat, and also your front squat's even stronger. So it might be too easy, or it might be not too challenging. So you're gonna get 14 minutes to get this done. So take about 3 or 4 jumps to get there. 3 sets, take your time, give yourself about 2 minutes to 90 seconds per set. If you wanna go 2.5, 3 minutes, that's totally fine. You just might have to warm up a little bit before, a little bit faster. But again, for the focus of today, guys, is on our strength, is extension. So a lot of people love to pull and get under a little too quick. What I want you to do is see how long you can make that high pull of the clean and then drive your body under. Because the whole purpose of a clean or even a snatch is to get your body under the bar, not to pull the bar the highest, as high as possible, to get your body under. So extension, really focus on driving your shoulders up to the ceiling and the bar nice and close to your body. Again, arms are straps. Don't pull early. Use those legs. Good. All right, Friday. This one's fun, guys. So benchmark workout on our Friday. The 5th one we're doing is Nancy. So if you don't know Nancy, you're going to know it on this one. So it's 5 rounds for time. It is a 400-meter run, and it's 15 overhead squats at 95 and 65. I'm sorry is the one thing I want to tell you guys, but this one's fun. This one's actually a really interesting one because it's for those runners out there that can push that 400-meter run. It's a good balance of mobility, a test of mobility, and a test of strength as far as doing 15 overhead squats at 95 and 65. Some of that might be really light for you, but those people that are usually the overhead squats lighter, the running is not so fun, right? You get 20-minute cap on this one. That means you only get about 4 minutes around. 4 minutes. That means you have to do under 2-minute run, 2-minute 400 meter, and you have to get 15 overhead squats done in 2 minutes, which is pretty not too challenging to get, but still a good test to get yourself there. I want you guys to finish this workout. This is one of the big things I want you to finish on. Hustle WOD, it's going to be same run. You're going to do 15 overhead squats at 65 and 45. Good time, you're going to do 200-meter run, 15 overhead squats, or front squats at 45 and 25. So if you have issues in mobility overhead, bring it down to the front rack. It's still a good challenge. Really work on that squat. Now, teens, masters and teens, I'm actually going to drop the weight down to 75 and 55. Again, this might be a mobility issue, maybe a developing issue where we're still becoming stronger. So 75 and 55 is a good weight, and it's a good way to push. You still got to do that same run though. 400 meters is gonna test you. So let's go into some tips and some ideas behind this. Our goal. Now, my goal is for you to finish this workout. I really, really want you to put up time for your benchmark, because you'll see this on our Wodify app, or if you have a notebook or anything like that, there's a scoreboard for it, right? So if you can keep a pace, that's my goal for you. The rounds 1 through 3 don't mean much. Now, it doesn't mean you just hitch the trailer on and kind of cruise go, right? I want you to find a pace that you can hold on to and see, this is the challenge, that if you can go faster every round. That means find a pace in the first round, control that pace on the second round, take a step or two farther, open up the stride in the third round, hold yourself at the same pace as the third round, and then fifth round, I want you to haul ass. Go as fast as you can. Really open up, put in sixth gear and just drive yourself into the ground. That's my goal for you. So if you really want a good time, that's a good pace. So first round, find your pace. Second round, hold that. And then third round, open up your stride and your pace. Fourth round, hold the pace. Fifth round, even extend the pace and try to really go faster. A lot of people really push those first two rounds and they fall apart in the third one. And then it's just, how long can I hold on for the last 4 and 5? Now, what I really want to see those fire breathers out there, hold the run under in a minute and a half. And then on these overhead squats, go unbroken. There's no reason those fire breathers out there can break this. It's going to be a leg push, and it's kind of hard to open up the legs after you finish those overhead squats. But a good trick is you take long couple strides, take a big breath before you take off, breathe out, and then take a couple long strides in those first 10 steps, and then try to settle your heart rate. Now breathe through your nose, nice big strong breath out of your mouth, and focus on that. If you keep focusing on your breath, by the time you get back, you're going to be right back at the bar. So control. Now, for those that are trying to scale this, I want you to keep the runs under 2 minutes. That is my big goal for every single person out there. 15 overhead squats, you can break this up in 2. That's my max for you guys. You can only break this up in 2 with about 10 seconds of rest between each one. You have to be able to only do this in 10 seconds of rest with 2 sets. Now, let's talk about the real here. So I've seen some people do some overhead squats and kind of sprint through them, and you like to watch them, and you're like, that's one. Okay, they did 2 reps and then they took off for the run. So again, like we talked about in Angie, do me a solid, squat below parallel, stand all the way up. I don't want to see any eyes in the ground. I want to see those hips come through. I want to see those legs locked out. I want to make sure those hands, your shoulders, your hips, your knees, and your feet are on one nice, beautiful line as you finish your rep. And when you get down to below parallel, make sure your hip crease gets below parallel, right? Don't give me your crap and say I was getting bound below there. This is where we blow out the ego and say, hey, I'm going to make sure I do my reps right because I want to make this count. It doesn't count if you just cheat yourself, right? So let's make sure we get all these reps in, we do them correct, make it pretty. And I really can't wait to see you guys crush this one because this one hurts a little bit. It's so much more mental than a lot of the other workouts, but hey, it's fun. And I can't wait to see you guys crush this one. I'm not excited for this one, but I'm excited to watch you guys do this one. All right, guys. Well, have a good rest of your Friday. Crush this workout. Again, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe. I will see you guys tomorrow.